From a previous video, you'll remember that in order to have more editing options, you click Edit in Calendar. When you click Edit in Calendar, the desktop version of Google Calendar will open in a new tab. In this new window, you can edit the name, date, time, as well as the number of event and guest details. To edit the name of the event, click the name and make the necessary edits. To edit the date of the event, click the start date and select the date you want to change to. To edit the time, click the start time or end time and make the necessary adjustments. To change when and how you want to be reminded about the event, go to the Event Details section. By default, you are reminded via a notification 10 minutes before the start time of the event. To change this, click Notification. If you want to be notified by email, click Email. If you wish to be notified through your Android or iOS device, leave the option at Notification. You can be notified minutes, hours, days, or weeks before your event. To choose your preferred time, click Minutes and select the option you want. To be notified 1 hour before your event, select Hours and enter 1. You can also choose an additional notification option. To do this, click Add Notification. Select your preferred notification type and time. To be notified 30 minutes before the event, enter 30 and leave the time at minutes. To make edits to the event description, navigate to Event Description and make the necessary edits. You can add numbered or unnumbered lists. You can add links as well as attachments. If you've been using Google Calendar to schedule your days or weeks, you can search for when you can accommodate meetings. To do this, click Find a Time. You will be presented with a look at your calendar, allowing you to easily check for a free slot. By default, you are presented with the schedule for the day, but you can switch to a week view. To do this, click Day and select Week. You can move from one week to the next by using the Next Week and Previous Week buttons. To edit guest details, navigate to the Guests section. This will allow you to add or remove guests to your event, as well as control what your invited guests can do. To add more guests, simply click Add Guests and add more people to your event. You can email your invited guests by simply clicking Email Guests. In the Email Guests window, Calendar will show you how many of your invited guests are yet to RSVP. Type your message and click Send. By default, your invited guests can invite other people to your event. To prohibit this, under the Guests Can section and check Invite Others. Usually, it is checked, so to prevent your guests from inviting other people, uncheck Invite Others. To ensure that invited guests don't change event details, make sure Modify Event is also unchecked. To save your event, at this point, click Save. To send emails to the invited guests about time or venue changes, click Send. Your guests will receive emails informing them that the event has changed and will allow them to RSVP. The email will highlight in green the details that have changed. You can set your working hours in Google Calendar, which will allow other people planning events to see what times would be appropriate for you. Depending on the times you've selected, people scheduling meetings will be notified when they schedule outside of your available time. To set your working hours, click the settings icon, click Settings, in the menu on the left, click Working Hours. In this window, make sure Enable Working Hours is checked. In this window, Monday through Friday are enabled as working days. To change a working day, simply click on the letter for that day, and that day will not be included in your working hours. To change the time you are available from the morning to the evening, go on any day, click the start time and the end time. To copy these settings for all the days, click Copy Time to All. Your settings will be saved. This will mean that when people plan events, they'll see your available times as Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To make further adjustments, you'd simply need to select the day you want to enable and add the time that you want.